I poured avocado compost. Thousands of worms invaded in 3 days. If you're anything like me, you know that gardening is as much about curiosity as it is about patience. I've tried countless fertilizers, composts, and soil amendments over the years, but nothing quite surprised me, like pouring avocado compost into my garden, and then watching thousands of worms appear in just 3 days. Seriously, it was like a miniature soil festival right in my backyard. Today, on Soilsage Chronicles, I want to share exactly how I did it, the ratios I used, the step-by-step method, and how you can replicate this in your own garden to supercharge plant growth, improve soil health, and attract those unsung heroes of the soil, the earthworms. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this is a resource you can use year-round to give your garden that vibrant boost. Why avocado compost works wonders. Avocado compost isn't just about tossing leftover peels or pits into the soil. What makes it extraordinary is its ability to feed soil microbes and attract beneficial worms. Avocado is naturally rich in organic matter, minerals, and trace nutrients, which provide a feast for microorganisms that in turn create fertile, life-filled soil. Worms are particularly responsive to this kind of enriched compost. When they detect abundant organic matter, they multiply rapidly, aerate the soil, and accelerate nutrient cycling. I've tried adding other composts before, but avocado compost seems to trigger an almost instant worm congregation. It's quite fascinating, really. It's like the soil comes alive within days. Preparing the avocado compost boost. Okay, here's where things get practical. Getting the right ratios is key. You don't want to overdo it and overwhelm your soil, nor underfeed it and see no results. For a medium-sized garden of around 10 square meters, I use the following recipe. Alright, so you'll want to start with about 2 to 3 kilograms of avocado compost. That can include peels, pits, just make sure those are chopped up nice and fine, and any overripe pulp you have on hand. Now combine all of that with 10 liters of water in a large container. If you're looking to give the microbes a little extra boost, go ahead and add around 200 grams of sugar or molasses. This step isn't absolutely mandatory, but honestly, it really helps kickstart microbial activity, making your soil super inviting to worms. Once you've got everything combined, give it a thorough stir for about 10 to 15 minutes. The idea here is to oxygenate the mixture, which helps the microbes thrive, even before it ever touches your soil. At this stage, the mixture might smell slightly fruity, but don't worry, that's just the good bacteria getting to work. When it comes to applying this boost, precision matters. Here's exactly how I did it, and honestly, it worked like magic. First, measure your garden space to ensure you apply the compost evenly. Pour the mixture gently over the soil. Don't just dump it in one corner. Spread it out to cover all areas where your plants are growing. This ensures every root zone benefits. Next, lightly water the garden to help the nutrients penetrate the soil. This also signals to the worms that, hey, a buffet has arrived. Within 48 to 72 hours, you'll start noticing these tiny worm trails on the soil surface. By day 3, my garden was crawling with them, busy aerating the soil and making it richer than ever. For best results, I recommend repeating this application once every 2 weeks during the growing season. Over time, you'll notice your soil becomes darker, softer, and more nutrient-rich, a real testament to a thriving underground ecosystem. If you want to take this one step further, consider using Fermented Plant Juice, or FPJ, in tandem with your avocado compost. I conducted a small experiment using 2 separate FPJs made from different plants, comfrey and moringa, and applied them to identical plants in my garden. The results were eye-opening. To make FPJ, simply chop your chosen plants finely and mix them with equal parts sugar and water to ferment for 3 to 5 days. You'll know it's ready when the mixture bubbles and has a tangy, earthy smell. This indicates active microbial life. Before applying, dilute the FPJ, use a 1 to 500 ratio for foliar sprays and a 1 to 1000 ratio for soil drenches. Spray one type of FPJ on one plant and the other on a comparable plant to track differences in growth, leaf color, and fruit set. I was honestly surprised at how much the FPJ enhanced the avocado compost's effects, creating greener leaves and stronger stems in just a few weeks. One of the joys of gardening is, watching the transformation happen, but you also want to track what's really working. Keep a simple log of your garden's progress, note leaf color, plant height, stem thickness, and fruit production. This isn't just for curiosity, it's how you determine which combination of compost and FPJ gives your garden the best results. For me, the most exciting part was seeing the worm population explode. Worms are not just cute garden critters, they're soil engineers. Their burrows aerate the soil, their castings enrich it, and they help retain moisture. By documenting their activity along with plant growth, I could see a direct connection between healthy soil life and plant vitality. If you've ever wondered why gardeners rave about worms, here's the truth. Worms turn your garden soil into a living, breathing ecosystem. Every time they eat, they break down organic matter into nutrients plants can absorb. Their tunnels allow air, water, and roots to penetrate more easily, creating an environment where plants thrive naturally. Adding avocado compost essentially acts as a worm magnet. Within days, these little soil heroes start working tirelessly beneath the surface, improving soil structure, drainage, and nutrient availability. Even if your garden is small, just a handful of worms can make a noticeable difference over time. Tips for maintaining a healthy soil ecosystem. Well, maintaining the benefits of avocado compost and FPJ isn't complicated, but it does require some consistency. Always monitor soil moisture. Worms thrive in moist soil but can struggle in overly soggy conditions. So, it's important to rotate your FPJ applications and compost additions to provide a balanced diet for microbes and worms. And, try to avoid chemical fertilizers that could harm the delicate soil ecosystem you're nurturing. Another tip, leave some organic matter on the surface as mulch. Not only does this help retain moisture, but it also feeds worms continually, creating a self-sustaining cycle of soil fertility. Over time, you'll notice there's less need for heavy fertilization, because the soil itself becomes the most reliable source of nutrients. So, here's the bottom line. Adding avocado compost to your garden is more than just a quirky experiment. It's honestly a proven way to enrich your soil, attract worms, and promote vigorous plant growth. By following the exact ratios I shared, 2 to 3 kilograms of compost per 10 square meters of garden, 10 liters of water, optional sugar or molasses, and a careful FPJ application, you can see dramatic results in as little as 3 days. Gardening isn't just about planting seeds, it's about creating a thriving ecosystem. When you focus on the right nutrients, the right ratios, and the natural helpers in your soil, your garden rewards you with healthy plants, vibrant leaves, and bountiful harvests. If you found this guide useful and want more practical, experiment-driven gardening advice, don't forget to subscribe to Soilsage Chronicles. Share your experiences in the comments. How did your worms respond? Which FPJ gave your plants the best results? Your stories help other gardeners learn and grow, just like you. And remember, gardening is a journey. With the right information, the right ratios, and a little curiosity, you can transform even the most ordinary soil into a thriving, life-filled paradise. So, pour that avocado compost, watch the worms appear, and let your garden tell its story.